Hey guys, Coach Ian here. Today we're going to do an isometric hip warm up. This is what I get to my clients. I've been really into this for myself lately as well too. Good for deadlifts, stone days, squat days, really anything where you're just kind of moving your hips. So first thing we're going to start off with is a hip flexor. We're going to put our knee on top of the bench, bend our knee, other leg's just going to go underneath. Hold like so. I'm trying to think about trying to push myself away from the floor, and I'm going to let my hip kind of sink into a hip stretch here without my low back kind of giving out. So I'm going to keep my hips tucked, stretch out the hip a bit, keep this knee up, push myself away, right? And then keep that top leg on top of the bench bent. 20 seconds. Count it out in your head. You can set a timer if you want to. After 20 seconds, we'll switch legs. Put this on top. Then switch back through. Hold for the 19. Right? Remembering to push yourselves away. Now my right knee is going to be up, my left leg is going to be bent. And I'm going to try and sit into that stretch. Stretch out that hip flexor. Good. Trying to take big breaths. Into our obliques, keeping our elbows locked. Then after the 20 seconds, we're going to go into easier version will be leg on toe where it's bent. But if you want to make it more challenging for yourself, you can stick yourself out further. Sit on your foot. Hold yourself up by your foot for 20 seconds. Same thing, we're trying to breathe into our obliques. If you're doing breaths, maybe like say 10 breaths would be good. That'll be about 20 seconds. Then we'll switch other side. Angle myself so you guys can see differently. Like so. Boom. This is the more challenging way, right? 10 big breaths into the obliques. That's a little too challenging. Put yourself in, bend your knee, stick your leg straight through like so. Keep your hips up no matter what you do. After your 20 seconds, then we're gonna go into a isometric hip thrust or glute bridge. Trying to drive my hip up. I'm also trying to crunch forward. I like to see these 4-pack abs here. I like to think about looking ahead as well too. Hips going up. After about 20 seconds, we're gonna switch sides. Another cue I like to think of, so you just from your crotch up to your belly button, you're gonna try and zip it up, right? And keep that zipped up nice and tight. Same thing. Another thing is watch your hip. Make sure your hips are up on that opposite side. Sometimes I like to bring this knee back just like so, just to help with the whole ordeal. And after those 20 seconds, we're gonna go to the last thing. Here. We're gonna have an elevated block. I'm just gonna come down. I'm just gonna hold an isometric lunge like so. What I like to do, try and sit back, get more of a stretch here, but keep this still tucked so I'm not just extending my low back to do this. I'm holding this nice and tight. All right, we're gonna go to the 20-second mark. We can switch. Same thing. You don't need much. I'm just using a yoga block I got from the dollar store. Sit back, stretch, good. On this side right now, my back foot is still struggling to get the toe extension just because I shattered my foot. So this warm up is very, very good for just establishing that kind of range of motion and working on the mobility of that toe extension. Good. Once you get your 20 seconds. That's all it is. All right, so give that a try. 2-3 rounds is best, but just repeat this if you want. Have a good day, guys.